Recently, somebody decided they would drop into social media. They just left one verse, Leviticus 18:22. No explanation, no content, no comments, nothing, just the passage. That's basically using the Bible as a weapon, and that's not an appropriate way to engage in Bible discussion. But let's look at Leviticus chapter 18. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 21 is key. This is the verse right before the one that is often used to condemn gay and bisexual men. Here's what it reads, "And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Moloch, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord." This passage, in context, is about worshiping other gods. You need to read the Bible in context. Failing to do that is going to mean that you misinterpret and misapply the scriptures. So please be careful that way. As we think about Leviticus and how that applies for gay people and bisexual people, we also need to consider and reflect on how we treat Leviticus in general. Unless we follow all of the dietary laws in Leviticus, unless we worship on Saturday, unless we keep all of those laws, and there's about 613 laws in the Torah, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, unless we follow all of those laws, we really should not be just jumping in and grabbing something that we think might reflect on gay, lesbian, bisexual, and pansexual people, pulling that out and using that against people because it's very, very inconsistent. I have to admit, I cringe. It's really, 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 really cringy when clergy want to condemn people who have same-sex relationships based on Leviticus. The requirements to be a priest in the Torah, in the books of Moses, were pretty high, and I don't think very many clergy would want those requirements imposed on them. So here's what they looked for. Priests were not to marry unless they were marrying a virgin. And priests were not to have blemishes, eye defects, physical disabilities, and they were not to have malformed reproductive organs. That's not currently a part of the screening process to be ordained in church denominations that I'm aware of. And I don't think it should be. So please don't enforce parts of Leviticus on people if you're not really going to go through all of those parts and have them applied to you as well. The context of worshiping other gods is really important in the passage in Leviticus chapter 18 and a similar passage in Leviticus chapter 20. The Tyndale Old Testament commentary for Leviticus says that homosexual relationships played an important cultic worship role. It was used in worship. And the author of the Tyndale Old Testament commentary for Leviticus says there may have been homosexual activities as part of the worship rituals to the goddess Ishtar.